Welcome to a video. Right now it is currently 1:05 in the morning on August 19th, Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope y'all will have a great day. Man, this is my third take. The first take was okay because I forgot to check the audio, but I checked it now. I checked it then and got everything squared away. The second take, I was almost finished. I think I was at 10 minutes in and almost done with the video. Unfortunately, right at the end, I totally forgot what I was talking about. And then I sat there for like a minute or two, and that's a really long time if you think about it, just sitting there spacing out like, what was I talking about? And just looking at the camera like as if my viewers would know. Of course my viewers would know, but I forgot, you know what I mean? So I was like, man, that is going to be creepy. I can't add that in. I gotta redo the whole thing, because the point of making the video is to make 0 edits, to encourage myself not to make the retakes, to be mindful and to make a clean video. And the reason why I'm doing that is when I do live stream, because I plan to do live stream, because when I do live stream there is no retake, it's live. So in a way it's a practice for me to be mindful of the words I speak and to slow down and think before I speak. And that's why some people that are new, that are watching, curious, like, dude, just edit it out. No, I can't, because I made a word to myself not to edit the videos, to be mindful of the way I speak, the way I talk, to think before I speak. So when I do the live streaming, I could be confident. And I've been doing these videos for several months and I still can't get it right. So, I mean, it's a huge improvement when I started, but man, it just constant growing. Anyways, so how much minutes I took away? Almost 3 minutes. Okay, so let's talk about the day in work. I'm gonna just go through really quick. Unfortunately, I slept at 4 in the morning. I got up at 9:30 and I was really groggy. I'm not sure what happened, and I just was feeling strange when I woke up. I also did the usual, baked the rice for lunch and dinner. I made coffee. I also wrote and read messages with my Hmong Facebook friends. And then I went to work at 11. I got to the workplace at 12 for work. I did 7 deliveries and made $70, which is great. And of course they were not easy $70. I had to take some really rough deliveries, but hey, I need the money. Can't really think about calculating because I really need to bring down the debt. And I think that's it. So let's get into a couple topics I wrote down. Let's go through this really quick. Why is my laptop going off? It says the CPU is at 1.2%. I think I know why. I think it's because I'm charging the battery. Because sometimes it heats up. Is that right? Yeah. Laptop's hot. Not sure what happened. But anyways, I hope it's alright. We shall see. So what I wrote down was 3 things. I wrote Logitech. I also wrote lost desire to making music, and the third one is vlog. So let's go through it. So I did purchase a keyboard. It's not a Bluetooth keyboard, it's one of those wireless dongle. And the reason why I got that is because it won't interfere with my other stuff when I'm playing the Bluetooth speaker, or when I have the screencast from my tablet to the laptop. And yeah, because I have the Lenovo Bluetooth keyboard, which is great because it could, actually let me show it, it's the origami. I mean, it could fold down like this, which is really cool. It has the pen and everything. And then when it folds out, I could put my laptop on here, I could put my tablet, I could put my phone, and it'll stand up and I could view it, which is awesome. But unfortunately, it won't work with my tablet, nor will it work with my phone. If some of you are curious, why do I need a keyboard? It's because I enjoy taking notes. Because I would come across either really cool TikTok videos or really cool YouTube videos, or even in Facebook, that bring valuable information, and I want to write it down. And for me, typing on the phone or on the tablet is really difficult, slow and clunky. For me, I'm really slow at it. But when it comes to just the normal typing, I could breeze through. So yeah, I mean, I see this as a investment because I could use it for my laptop, my tablet, my phone, but unfortunately it won't have that stand. It will just be a standard keyboard. And plus, if when it comes down to it, if I have to do the car life again, of course not by choice, then that keyboard, it is actually backlit illuminated, which is good because I need that when I do editing at nighttime if I'm out stealth camping. So yeah. Alright, next is lost desire to making music. Well, I realized, because before I did the music, the Suno AI music generate, when I subscribed to it, I did a lot of surface research, and I heard a lot of great things. People were publishing their music, they were monetizing on it, and it looked very easy and very simple. Unfortunately, I started doing, after I made the subscription, I started to see other videos, and it got me curious. People were getting copyright strikes, and they said that they're unable to monetize their music when others said they were able to, and just a whole slew of things. So I decided to dig even deeper, and man, it's not as easy as I thought. I mean, it can be, but I'll be missing out. That's why I kind of mentioned on my order video, I think it was several videos ago, where I mentioned I just need somebody to I guess hold my hand and take me along to show me the path, like, hey, I've already done it, let me show you the way, instead of figuring it out, because figuring it out, it takes time just to get it right, because don't want to mess with the legal system, definitely don't want to mess with taxman, that's for sure. And yeah, when I do it, I just want to get everything right, legit, because if something happens, it's like, hey, he went through the process, he did it right, so you know, it's all right. Yeah, so I kind of lost the desire. I mean, before I would have music lyrics in my head, and I would be singing to it, thinking about, oh yeah, I can make this, I can make that. But man, it's like, yeah, if I make my own lyrics, I could copyright that, but what about the beats? Because since it's AI generated, I can't copyright, meaning other people, they could take it and they could put their own lyrics to it and do whatever they want, and that would be just really weird. I mean, another option I could do is get FL Studio, but then I don't know how to play the keyboard for that. I mean, I know it makes beats, because originally that's what I wanted to do, get the FL Studio and learn how to play the keyboard and make my own music. And yeah, so a lot to think about. I already purchased the subscription, so I'm kind of in a limbo, not sure what to do. I'm just so lost on that. Anyways, vlog, that's the last one, and we have we're at 10 minutes already, my goodness. And I wrote down making videos, doing Uber na, which means eats in Hmong, until there is no debt or substantially paid off, or lowering it down a lot. What I mean by that is showing my adventures, I guess, with the camera, me doing Uber Eats. I'll have like a total of debt, and then each time I do the delivery, I'll just take the minus. I was thinking about doing that kind of video, keep doing it until it's paid off. Not sure, because if I do it every day, I'll be burnt out. So I'm thinking maybe do it every week, like have the amount, and every week I'll post the video. I mean, that's the plan I have. But the other problem is the cameras. Of course, I can't use the cripple beast, the huge A7S III, the full frame camera, because that'll be too obvious. And plus, the restaurants and no doubt the customer will be like, "What in the French toast? Why are you carrying a professional camera that looks like it's for weddings like with you?" There's the APS-C camera, my ZV-10. That thing is too big, and that'll look pretty suspicious. And then there's the Pocket 3 I'm using. That thing looks small, but it's actually pretty big, and yeah, people will notice it, so that's a no-go. Same thing with my Action 4, DJI Action 4, the action camera. I mean, I took that out to the mall, to basic places, to the park and stuff like that, and let me tell you, it still catches attention. So I need something even smaller than that. And of course, that leads me back to the Insta360, I think it's called the Go 3S, something like that. And it's a very small camera, very discreet. And when I saw it, I think I can get away with that. Just have it there and show what I have to deal with when I do the Uber Eats. Because, I mean, it's bad, but in a fun way. Like how the apartments are made or how the houses are designed. I mean, what I mean by that is when looking for a house number, because you would assume it would be in sequential order, but some of them are just like, what in the world? Maybe the viewers can make sense of it, because I sometimes I'll be like, why? So yeah, anyways, that's all I have for this video. Thinking about the vlogs, I've been daydreaming about it, but man, but even though, if I get the camera, will it help me out? Because remember how I mentioned I get the tablet, it'll help me study Hmong. If I get the other stuff, like if I get the laptop, I'll start editing more videos, and I haven't done any of those. I mean, I have, but very little, like the bare minimum, the very bare minimum. I mean, of course, I would have to keep my word with the Father of Heaven, the things that He got me to use it, but I am not using the things to their potential. I am like sparsely using it, which is not cool. It's like doing the bare minimum. And I'm sure the Father of Heaven doesn't want that. So yeah, there's a lot of things to think about. That's all I have for this video. I do want to say thank you to all that watched the video all the way through. If you are new, man, there's one thing I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about Xiaojia. Maybe I'll talk about her a little bit. No, I'll save it for the next video, because yeah, I was supposed to talk about with the vlog. But anyways, that's all I have for this video. If you are new and enjoy the content and want to support or help me out, please consider giving me, or please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. And to my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I greatly appreciate it, especially during these really funky and wacky times that I'm just trying to figure stuff out. Man, I'm stumbling on my words. Alright, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next, the Most High willing, hallelujah and Sinji Dua. I do want to mention the keyboard. It'll be coming tomorrow, so I might take the day off. Well, I'll talk about it on, I guess, the next video. Alright, that's it for this video. Until the next, the Most High willing, hallelujah and Sinji Dua.